Welcome everybody to the channel. This is Tamara, the paper and pen girl. On this channel, we love all things planner related, including DIYs, y'all. And so I'm going to be doing a little bit of a DIY in this Petite planner. This is going to be my daily Petite planner. This is the setup that I have for the month of April. I did change over into my black on the go folio. I also have the matching planny pack. This has the woven wonder design. I have a setup video for this that I will link up in the cards above and at the end of this video. So please be sure to watch it to get the details. Okay, so as I was setting this folio up, one of the things that I noticed, y'all, that I really thought that would be nice inside of the weekly, daily, Petite planner is note pages. One of the things that I do is I actually utilize. Can I talk? I actually utilize a softbound notebook. Let me see if I can find it, and it's over on the other side, but I actually utilize a softbound notebook. And in that softbound notebook, I put daily notes inside of it. I walk around the home with that. But there are times when I just feel like I would want note pages in here. If you have the daily Petite planner and sometimes you feel like you want to have additional note pages, let me know in the comment down below. Now, because of that, I said, let me go ahead and see if there's a way that I can add note pages to this quarter's Petite planner. This is the second volume, which is going to be for April, May, and June. So this is the second volume. I've already put my monthly tabs in. These are Erin Condren colorful monthly tabs. And with the fact that I've already done that, this is pretty much ready to go. But we don't have any note pages in here. We only have these 2 note pages at the very back of the planner. So I decided to do a little Frankenplanning, little DIY-ing, little taking my planner apart, y'all. So I'm very nervous about that, just in case I don't like it. At the same time, I'm also optimistic. Y'all know I'm always taking one for the team. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And so I wanted to utilize a line, because I'm a lined planner girl, or lined sheet girl. So I wanted to utilize this one because it's the only lined one that I found in my collection that I could utilize. The problem was it's the Wonder Woman one, y'all. This is the one that just came out and it's no longer in stock on the Erin Condren website. So I was like, I don't want to use it. So I hunted around until I found this one. And so I'm going to utilize this one, even though it has this beautiful, beautiful inside, y'all. I'm going to utilize this one instead. So what are we going to do and how are we going to make what we're making? The first thing that I'm going to do is you can use an X-Acto knife. My X-Acto knife is pretty much falling apart. So what I'm going to do is just cut the thread out of this and take it apart. That's the first thing we're going to do, is take these apart. I have ordered a second one of this particular daily planner, y'all, because let me just say, if I do this and then end up deciding that I don't like how it turns out, it would be a huge problem for me to have to utilize this or use it for a whole entire 3 months. And I don't like the way it is. My brain would not be able to take that. It just would not live with it. So I did go ahead, for security purposes, for my sanity purposes, order a second one. Now, when I get that second one in, if I find that I like this just how I'm doing it, then I will probably next month or so maybe do a giveaway. But if not, and I'm like, after a month, I'm like, nope, I want to go back to the regular way it was, then I will be sure to utilize that one. So we'll see. So I've taken, let's take this apart. And I'm going to try to not take it apart too badly. I'm also going to do the same thing to this notebook because I'm going to combine them. We're going to Frankenplan these. I don't know. I don't think I've seen anyone that have done this before. If you have, let me know if you've done this or if you've seen anyone that has done this to their daily petite planner. I do know that there are some planner babes who have, and this is one of the older ones too, you know, so I don't know. Yes, it'll work. So I do know that there are some planner babes that have actually, let me take this out of here, that have actually taken the petite planners apart and put them on coils, and that's awesome. So this goes off to the side. So we're gonna put that off to the side. Let's separate these because I want this thread out. And that's the same thing. I'm going to want the thread out of this one as well. I am going to, in a very short time, also get a thread. Woo, child. Yo, we're doing this. We are doing this and possibly sew this back together. But I'm not going to do that in this video. I'm going to leave it apart just for maybe a week or so and see how I like it first. And then if I like it, then I'm going to sew it. I'm going to carefully sew this. I'm going to have to carefully sew this back together because I'm going to need to do that. The closer I get to the center of this book, I'm going to need to sew it together because then it's going to start doing something like this as I'm going over into this part. And that's a month away. That's a month away. Okay, so let's see. How do we get this done? For the beginning of the month, I'm okay. Now, this is where it's going to be kind of tricky for me as well because at this point, I'm going to be able to noticeably see the difference between the paper. That's going to be interesting for me. Ooh, child. Ooh, let me check the new one. Let me check the new one. Oh, the new one. The paper on this one is closer to the paper that is in the petite. The color, if you can see that. I'm sure you can see the difference in the paper quality. Oh my gosh, in the paper coloring. Oh, y'all, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Is this going to cause me too much headache? Is this going to cause me too much of a headache? Oh, y'all, I don't know what to do. I think this would cause me too much of a headache. So, yeah. I'm going to have to take it apart. I'm going to have to take it apart, y'all, because I can't. I just 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 can't. I hear folks already, well, why don't you just try it and see and then decide? The paper difference? No, we can't. Oh my goodness. Oh, we just gonna have to have a moment of silence, y'all. Okay, so what I'll probably do is sew this cover on that one over there, but then I'm gonna have to find some gold thread. I'm gonna have to find some golden thread. Ooh, child. I'm just gonna do it. We just taking one for the team, y'all. Oh, good gosh. Whew. Y'all, my hands are actually like, if I take it off, it might be shaking. I know there might be one or two planner babe that I have probably just traumatized, and I apologize in advance. I'm sorry. I probably just traumatized you. But if I didn't just make a swift decision and do this, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to have to sew this back up because I'm going to, oh Lord, I'm getting, Whew, but that color, the color difference is going to be too much for me, because I'll be doing my plan with me on a weekly basis, and I'm going to be looking at this uh uh every 2 days. No, we're not going to do that. And it's every 2 to 3 days, because on the weekends you're seeing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at a glance. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. Whew. I need y'all to pray for me. Oh, Lord. It's not that serious, girl. It's not that serious. It is, but it is not. It is, but it is not. So let's see. Can we do this? But yeah, I didn't even think about that before I opened that up, is that the paper quality, or the paper color too, is different, because it did get upgraded. It got upgraded, y'all. It got upgraded. Oh, it got upgraded. Okay. All right. So let's just get this out. And I love the fact that Erin Condren matches the color of the thread. Oh my gosh, to the planners. So the first one had a gray color thread. This one has a gold color thread. Oh, yeah. All right, let's put this to the side. It's all good. It's all good, baby. It's all good. It's all good. Someone there is like, who are you trying to convince, Tamara? Me or you? Who are you trying to convince? I'm trying to convince all of us. Now, this is probably going to get really, really fat. It's probably going to get really, really fat. It's probably going to get really chunky. Okay. So it's going to be one of these sheets is going to go in between. So it's going to look like this, where I would be able to have Wednesday and a extra sheet that goes with Wednesday. So things, you know, any notes that I wanted to make, additional notes, even if it's pertaining to something on this side. And then this would be for Thursday, and Thursday's notes. So that's what I'm kind of looking at.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time.
Are there going to be some drawbacks possibly to having this many pages together? I'm sure there might be. So we will learn about those along the way, and I'll just, you know, report them to you as I go on. That is one of the main reasons why I went ahead and made the decision to purchase a second copy of this daily planner, because with this, if it just doesn't work out according to how it is in my mind, then I can always just go back to plan A, which is use a thing the way that it was made. Sometimes that's the best, but sometimes it's not. You just got to do it in a way that works best for you. So like I said, I am going to end up sewing this thing back together, because once it gets to May, a portion of May, then I'm going to need to, all right, so we're not going to do anything here. And so we're going to start here. And the great thing about this, though, is that the notebook is the perfect amount of pages to be able to go inside of these. I think it was, when I counted it, it was the perfect amount of pages to go in here. Good grief. This is going to be a beast to sew together. If I'm going to sew it together and you'd like me to do that do a video with it, let me know. Please understand that it will probably be a long, grueling video. Because I might be panicked. I might be in a state of panic, y'all. Look how thick that thing is. Oh, that is, ooh wee. Yeah, that's a little bit more than I anticipated. Maybe I should iron this. Or maybe I should just do a note sheet every other day maybe. Let's finish it off and see what it looks like. Because this is for us to learn something. And then this would be here, and it would be pretty much like that. So we could decide not to have any for that day. Well, we're already there. Yeah, that's definitely, let's see if we push it down. Ooh, Lord. All right, cover, and let's get the folio. Let's get the folio. And it's going to go on the inside of this. So it does need something to hold it down a little bit firmer on the inside. Yes, that is thick, y'all. That is thick. That is probably too thick. So I might need to do every other. I might need to do note paper for every other, even though it's not too horrible. It's really not too horrible because this won't mess with it too much as long as the pen is here, which I always will keep the pen there. So I might need to do every other one though. But I do love the idea. I do love the idea of having a page for the day. So this would be for here and here. But if I move over, then it wouldn't have anything here. It would not have anything there. So what am I thinking? Oh, so these pages are also, are they a different size? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, okay. So that means I need to trim the pages down then. Hold on, y'all. I may need to just trim the pages, which would be a whole other set of work. Which might not be too bad, but that's still a whole other set of work. Let's see if you're different sizes. Girl, you did. Yes, they are. Oh. Oh. Okay, so you didn't even check that. All right, y'all. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause the video. And I'm going to probably trim these down a little. And let me do one on camera. And then I will probably trim the rest of them down and see how we're looking. They're different sizes. Who knew? Who knew? Well, if you had taken a look at the dimensions, you would know that they are different sizes. Okay, so can we do 5 and no, we can't do 5 1/4, so I've got to open this up. We've got to open that up. Who knew, everybody? Who knew? I'm sure someone knew and did not tell me. All right, so what are we doing? 5 1/2. Let's try 5 1/2. And see if that would work. Okay, so it's not too much off. I mean, still gonna have the bulk, but there we go. At least that's better. That's much, much better. And I have a quarter rounder that I can always round it with. So let's try this. And see again, 5 1/2. That's very interesting. Now, this is definitely not going to be 100% even, but at least that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, I think that will be a little better. All right, y'all. So I'm going to finish the rest of these and then I'll be back. Let's close that up. Put that away for a minute. Trying to keep my space clean, so I'm putting my stuff in the trash at the same time, y'all. I'm telling you. So then goes over here, here, and these go together. And crease that down, and it does make it a little bit smaller, just a little bit thinner than what it was before. Looks a little better at the top. Still gonna need something nice to hold this down. I've got to get a thick thread. I'm gonna have to get a thick thread, y'all, and it's gonna still be high a bit, but it's not gonna be so bad. It's not gonna be so bad. So I'm looking forward to utilizing this. All right, so let's get that in again. Yippee! Good deal. That's so much better. That is so much better. So I did learn a few things. Wow. Oh, that is so much better. Oh, I like it. I like that. Now, the only thing is going to be using it. How do I like utilizing it, right? So let's get this paper clip back in here. So it does not look, you know, too much different. It's not really coming off, but I need to make sure that I'm, you know, careful with that. So I'm just going to flip through it a little bit to make sure I have all my note sheets inside of here. And so I'll be able to write for the day, and then here, and then this is going to help me to be able to use the left side of my page because I'm a right side writer. So I like that. So I'll be able to utilize the left side of the page. And right here, y'all, I'm liking this. See, I mean, it's not, we're not having any issues. It's not coming out. We're not having any issues whatsoever. I'll be able to see one day, focus on the day, but still have this day over here as well. Okay, we have that. I love this color for April. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. So this is a little shorter than this one. If you can see it, I'm not sure, just a smidgen shorter. And I figured I will just use some washi tape or whatever sticker I'm using. Just put a piece of the matching sticker on the side going down. Oh, I like this. So I'm going to also show you what I meant by I'm definitely going to have to stitch it down because there's going to be a certain portion of it that's going to be coming over to this side unless there's someplace else that I can put another band to keep it together. Yes, loving it. Once we meet the halfway mark, we're going to be able to see, yeah. So here we are now in the center. Once we start getting to the center and this is going to start coming over, that's what I'm concerned about. But I mean, it's in there though. I mean, it's in there. It's pretty much in there. So here we go. I mean, if I pull on it, That means don't pull on it. That just means do not pull on it, Tamara. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I will definitely try to sew this in. I will definitely try to sew this in. Not necessarily because I feel like I need to right now, but because I think it would be a great thing to see if we can sew this in. Because if I can do this for the next for the next couple quarters, then this will be great. Y'all. And then for June, it's still pretty sturdy in here. I don't have an issue with it. If you were going to take this out just by itself, I don't know. You definitely would need to sew it in. I don't think you could just have it out just like that. But oh my gosh, this is so cool. Now it's getting a little bulky on this side, just right here, because we have a lot of pages in here. Okay, so let me know what you all think of this DIY. Let me know if you think, you know, adding the extra note page is a good idea. One thing that I personally did think about was to just washi tape or do a tip in or tape in of a page inside of it, but I did not like the thought of that. I mean, I thought about it. It was a good idea, but once... I was like, nope, I'm not gonna like that. I like something that is more seamless, like this as well. And so, yeah, I like this. Oh my gosh. I really do. I really like this. Okay. Whew. It makes me feel better about taking taking my Wonder Woman apart, Be the Hero. And as a matter of fact, I might even just use this cover instead of this one. Let me see. I might. I don't know. I might. If I do that, then I will sew this cover on and just use this one as the outside cover. So maybe, not 100% sure yet, but maybe. So that would be my Be the Hero for the quarter petite one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm excited. Let me know what your thoughts and opinion are on this DIY. As I said before, please, if this is your first time to the channel, consider subscribing. If things like this interest you, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of when I post up new videos. Any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. If you are joining and subscribing my channel for the first time, also please let me know in the comments so I can welcome you to the channel. Y'all, I'm loving this and I'm looking forward to using this for the next quarter to, you know, and I'll update you each week that I'm doing my plan with me's, how I'm liking using it so far, so that you all can be aware of what's happening and what is going on. I will see you all on the very next video. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right, y'all. Bye-bye.